Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise from Sarah Louise Live, and I'm here to share with you my intuitive take on what's happening in the universe this week, what energy is going to be around, and how you can best work with that energy so that you can learn, grow, evolve, rise up and live your best life. 2023 is not a year to be getting caught up in those rips, in those waves. It's about knowing when the waves are coming in, learning how to read them and riding them exactly how we want to. So here we are. This is my first energy forecast back for 2023. So happy new year to everyone. I hope everyone's having a beautiful break. And we're a few days into January now, and what I want to share with you is that it's a late starter. So if you're feeling like you're not quite in the groove yet, you can't quite get into those kind of new habits, new routines, and you're still kind of a little bit, I want to just enjoy this a little bit longer, then you're right on track. The energy, we've got a lot of planets moving retrograde, moving backwards still. So what that tells us is it's not a time for us to be rushing forward. I believe that 2022 was a really monumental year of growth. And so we're kind of being gifted by the universe for this slow start. Like, gently ease back into it. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy this time. You don't have to go, okay, it's the first, right, let's go, bang, bang, bang. That isn't the energy of this year. So this week, it's, walk, don't run, stop, smell the roses, chill out, relax. Yes, start kind of getting back a little bit into the groove. Start to feel that energy building, but it's not kind of here. It's like, that's kind of what I want to do. I'm planning. Great week for planning. Planning kind of, the next year, 6 months, next couple of years. What do I want? Where am I going? And then I believe that the energetic year starts on the 20th, on that first new moon. And then I feel like it's go, 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 let's go. It's on, no stopping us now. Got a lot to do. It's, So when that kicks in, we're going to really feel that impulse to get going, and the universe is going to be supporting us, so shit's going to happen. So until that point, just get ready, prepare yourself for sure, but don't worry if you're not there. So I believe that this year is going to be incredible, and we have the potential for some huge changes and some huge evolutionary jumps. And that's due to some really incredible, once-in-a-lifetime planetary shifts that are happening. So the first couple of months this year, we kind of get into it, get going, and then March is like, wow. And I'll talk more about the energy that's coming in closer to the time. But trust me, you have the potential always. But this year, I feel like we have the drive. We've got the willpower to really see things through, to really make changes. It's like we learned so much last year. And this year, it's like, I'm not doing that anymore. And we've got the energy to change, to stand up and say, no, that's not going to be like that anymore. This is how it's going to roll. And I don't think we had that last year. We were still stuck in some trauma, and, we were a little bit sensitive and insecure and I don't even know what this looks like. And this year it's like, no, I know who I am. I've done the work. I'm the warrior, and I'm going to walk my path, and I'm going to create my best life. And when we're in that incredible, strong, courageous place, wow. So that's what I believe we have the potential to have a year like. Don't get me wrong, on this kind of 3D human level, there's going to be still more chaos and changes and shifting and stuff happening. But we know how to rise up. We know how to create our lives. We know how to live in our bubbles. We know now. And there's going to be a lot of putting our work into practice. So it's an incredible year. There's so much going to come in, so much really big stuff. So I'm excited. And you know me, I'll talk as the weeks go by on, you know, what particularly is happening. So this week we are on the edge of that first full moon of the year. It was in Cancer, and more than likely it's brought up some family stuff. Yeah, because that's what this full moon wants to illuminate. And I think it's just amazing how this full moon in Cancer, all around family, kind of comes in right where we've come of, you know, that festive period, that holiday period is quite around family. You know, we're quite often with family or not with family, and that brings up stuff. Yeah. And this full moon wants to illuminate what you don't want to take into this year. So it's going to highlight that toxicness. It's going to highlight toxicity. It's going to highlight those like toxic family ties, like those old relationships that, you know, are triggers on guilt, shame, pain. Yeah, and you're going to have to, if you're not already, over the last couple of days, going into the next couple of days, you're going to be asked to really have a look at that. And you don't have to, I'm not telling you that, but I'm just saying that it will be really good if you changed your ways and you didn't respond or react in those same ways, that you didn't take on the guilt, you didn't take on that shame, that you kind of looked at stuff in a different way and went, you know, is that really mine? Is that aligned with my values? Is that my truth? Because if it's not and it's yours, you can have it back. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to walk around with that bag of pain, you know, just because you want to give it to me. Not doing it, not going there, sorry. And when we start to break those chains and break those patterns, oh my God, big shifts happen for the better. How does it feel when we don't have that guilt? When we feel free? And then we can make choices based on our desires and our own values. Yeah, wow, incredible. So this full moon wants to highlight those family stuff. It also wants to highlight where we feel at home in our family. Who is our family? You know, is it this blood family? Is it our soul family? Where do we feel at home? Yeah, and you're going to feel that tribe around you. You know, the ones that you feel safe with, the ones that you feel really connected with. They're your people. They're who you're going to hang with for the next, you know, however long. Yeah. And be cool with that and draw them in. We need our people. We need our, you know, that connection around us. It's really important. Whether that be online like this, you connect with me and you're like, yeah, Sarah, I get it. We got that beautiful connection. Whether that's with your group around you, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but we got to really feel that. Find where we fit. Find our people. Find where we feel at home. And remember, at home is just a feeling. You may feel at home right here, right now, listening here. You may feel at home over there doing whatever, it's okay. But find your place. Find your safe place. Find your people. Yeah? And let go of all that old toxic, old BS that you just do not need. And trust me, you change the ways now, it's gonna change for the generations to come. No, we don't do that. We actually speak up. We're actually honest. We're not sarcastic. We don't manipulate. We actually speak our truth. Yeah? It's okay if we don't like something. We talk about it and we work through things. We don't throw shit at each other. So that full moon in Cancer is going to create some beautiful ripples of energy. So I have a live online on Monday the 9th, 7 p.m. Brisbane time, because I don't want us walking into this new year with any of that old stuff. Yeah, so this session's going to be very much around kind of bringing that to the surface, clearing, cleansing, healing, moving on. We're not taking those bags with us. Yeah, so I feel like this full moon is perfect. It's going to highlight it, bring it to the surface. We're going to do a beautiful session, a clearing, a healing, a beautiful guided meditation, connection. We're going to clear it, and we're going to be really ready when that new moon kicks in and this year begins energetically. You know, we'll be ready to run and roll and create some real magic. Yeah? Well, I am, and I hope you're going to join me. Yeah, because we deserve it. I deserve it. You deserve it. So that's this week. Yeah, Monday night, join me 7 p.m. Brisbane time. If you can't join live, it's okay. Just book into the session. It will be sent out to you straight as soon as we finish. It's downloaded and sent out. Do it in your own time. Make this week a week of clearing, sweeping all that up. Yeah, leaving it be, starting your planning, you know, starting to get ready for the year, planning where you're going, what you're doing, what you're going to create, what your goals are. Yeah, how you're going to feel. You know, what is it that you most desire? Yeah. And then next, you know, the week after, we start to move forward. Planets start to move forward. We get into the flow and, you know, stuff starts really moving and happening. So that's this week. Yeah. I've warned you, I've told you, don't get caught in that drama and that chaos. You have done that enough. Don't get caught up in those old feelings. Don't do what you always do. It's just, no, just don't do it. I love you. It's good to be back. Happy New Year. We're going to have a great year. Yeah. So if I don't see you on Monday in the live, I will see you this time next week and I'll let you know what's coming up in that week then. So have a beautiful week. Lots of love.